and welcome to the SCLD podcast. I'm Andrea Brumbaugh.
And I'm Savannah Stewart.
And today we have a really fun thing that we're doing for the podcast.
Yes.
It's 1-star reviews. So I've seen this around online. Multiple places have done this before. The one that I really got inspiration from was Fowlerville Library on TikTok.
On the TikTok.
Yeah, they do this all the time. They do it brilliantly. Basically, we find 1-star reviews of popular books, and we have to guess what that book is. So you've brought books from what genre?
Horror and thriller.
Yeah, and I've done popular YA books.
Yes.
So we're going to go back and forth, and we're each going to try and guess what books the other has brought.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Okay, do you want to go first?
Okay. Okay, so I won't do the one that I ruined off camera.
Okay, yeah, she spilled the beans.
Like, I'm the worst. Okay. Let's see. This one, I didn't put the names of the people who did the reviews.
Oh, I didn't either.
And I should have.
Maybe we should have.
It turns out most of them were named Paul, so not sure what that means.
Paul just has really great reviews, apparently.
Yes. It's really hard to please Paul.
Oh, yeah.
So this one, it says, the worst garbage I've ever read. Boring, long scenes drawn out to fill pages. Although the characters are well drawn, they're not interesting. And although the book is well written, the plot is ridiculous. And the novel is overall way too long for such a simple story. I have another bit here from a different review that also...
Yeah, because that one could be pretty much any book. Yeah.
This book could have easily been cut in half if you took out all the needless and endless side storylines. This is the first time in my life I'm actually going to admit that the movies are significantly better than the book.
Oh, movies. Okay, that's a clue.
Some of the side stories go into so much needless detail that I sometimes thought I was reading a completely different book.
Oh, well.
This famous horror author is one of my absolute favorite authors, but this is the worst book he's written.
Okay, so obviously Stephen King.
Yes.
Right? Okay, and a lot of his are very long, and I've heard a lot of people say, like, you could make this, like, much shorter.
But what's, like, the giantest of them all?
Well, I'm not sure, but I'm going to guess It.
Yeah, that's
Okay, cool.
Nailed it.
Whoop, nailed it.
Yeah.
All right.
It is, I've never read it, personally.
I haven't read it, but I have
like
seen the movies.
This thick, and there's some scenes that are in the book that aren't in the movie that I don't really want to read about.
Yeah, I've heard of those too. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay, so mine's the YA, popular YA. Okay, so I have a few different reviews on mine.
Perfect.
Okay, so one of these is like the best. Okay, so this first one is I am now stupider from reading this. The next one is this is the worst book in history. Warning, do not read. Kids kill each other and other people watch for entertainment. I hate this book. It can go burn in a hole that never ends. And then it says worst book ever in all caps, just like multiple times. Okay. And then, but this one is like the best review I think I've ever seen in my life. This is also in all caps.
Okay.
It says, beware. This book is not a novelization of Iron Chef. Don't buy it.
Okay, I know what it is.
Yeah.
It's The Hunger Games.
Yes, exactly.
Hilarious.
Oh
my gosh.
Iron Chef.
Amazing. Is that one that you brought?
Yes, I did.
We did bring some that the library have.
So, yes, and all these books the library does have. So, The Hunger Games.
Amazing. Okay, so this is more of a thriller.
Okay.
All of these have been made into movies.
Okay, cool.
So just so you know.
I think most of mine have as well.
So this one, don't read the title, Savannah. Almost did it. Don't
do it.
Hard to believe anyone likes this book. I struggled to finish it, although the ending wasn't very well camouflaged. There was not a single character in this book that a reader could like. They all seemed to have deep psychological problems which came together to result in the murder that is the central theme. I would like to say something good about this book, but for the life of me, I can't think of a single thing. The book is presented from the point of view of the 3 female leads, so it switches from one to the other. This didn't produce significant continuity for the plot, as the book droned on with more life details that made you wonder how, this is my favorite, anyone so damaged could survive in the world. It must have been to like a family reunion of mine. I'm feeling attacked. Save your money and read a synopsis online.
Okay, so 3 female characters. It goes back and forth between, and there's a murder. You know, I don't know if I've read this one, honestly, or if I know what this one is.
In the movie adaptation, Emily Blunt is in it.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it The Girl on the Train?
Yes! Bam!
Yeah, I have read it. And I think I've seen the movie too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the movie's not good. I mean,
I like
it
the
could be
book a
worse.
lot, yeah.
The movie could be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job.
Okay. Okay, so this one's got a few different ones. Okay. Blank was the most uninteresting, downright crappy book I have ever read. And my mother agrees too, since I read it for the both of us. With plenty of unrelated and uninteresting events, chapters that go on without really being at all related to the story, clues that don't make sense, blah, 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 blah. I have no idea how Blank managed to become a worldwide best-selling author or how this book ever became a bestseller anywhere, unless she made a deal with the devil. Okay, here's the next one. It's not enough espionage and lack of heat. Main character is about as complex and interesting as a loaf of bread. I am in awe that it reached such status. Maybe I should liken it to football. It entertains the masses whilst lacking any need for thought or question.
Wow, shots fired.
Yeah. Okay, and then this
At
one.
football. Oh my gosh.
And then number 3. The books were magical. The author was not.
Oh, Lord. I'm just going to start taking guesses.
Okay.
Twilight? Harry Potter.
Yep. Harry Potter.
It's Harry Potter?
Yep. Harry Potter. There were so many negative reviews of this.
Yeah.
A lot of them being about the author, unfortunately.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
her political views. But
Did you find, so I found it very interesting how many people seem to write 1-star reviews for books that it almost felt really hipster to me. Like, I can't believe everybody liked this.
Yeah.
All those people, and they're so dumb. I, as a refined person, knew this was garbage.
Yeah.
There was a lot of that.
there was a lot of that. There was also a lot of, and the ones that I read, especially
Yeah.
because they're YA.
Right.
A lot of the ones that I saw were like, I read this in school and it's horrible. There was a lot of those.
Yeah.
People didn't want to read it in school.
There's so many books.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever written a 1-star review. I was just like, well, I just am not going to read that again. And
Yeah.
that's it.
I don't know, but they're pretty entertaining.
Yeah, oh, yes. Yeah. All right. So this one is a thriller.
Okay.
It's also been made into a movie.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. A couple of these are so good. So let's see. I hated the characters. Every last one of them. And most especially the 2 idiotic, deranged, and frankly awful protagonists. I hated the overly long and unnecessary narrative. It just dragged on and on and on, and I found myself pushing the book aside more and more often to breeze through something infinitely more enjoyable. I hated the stupid cop-out ending. I mean, really? And I really hated that I had the so-called plot twist figured out within 20 minutes of cracking open the first page. Yawn. Do you have any ideas? I have another one that will give you more clues.
I have an idea,
Okay.
but maybe you should give me the last one.
Okay. It is the most boring novel I've ever read. It starts with a loving couple that lose their jobs and move to the husband's hometown to be with his sick mother. Then the wife disappears, and the story splits between current day and where the police are investigating the husband and the wife's diary of the time leading up to their marriage and continuing to the current time. The side stories are so bad that I had to put the book down several times before deciding life was too short to continue. I would give it 0 stars if I could. Don't waste your money.
So that last one, and maybe I just don't remember the beginning of the book. Because I don't remember them losing their jobs and then moving. I was thinking Gone Girl.
It is Gone.
It is Gone Girl. Okay,
Yes.
I don't remember them losing their jobs and moving.
Yeah, they were living in New York,
Oh,
and then
okay.
they moved to Missouri.
I didn't even remember that part. Okay.
Well, I mean, the book is kind of twisted and disturbing.
Yeah.
It's fair that the mundane stuff you forgot.
Yeah, that part, totally
Yeah.
forgot. Yeah.
Oh, do I have that one? Yeah, I do. Come, girl.
I never saw the movie of that. Is it worth it? Have you watched it?
I have watched it.
Yeah.
Did you like the book?
Yeah. I liked
Movie's
it. I mean,
okay.
it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, the movie's okay.
Okay.
I think you should watch it.
Okay.
Neil Patrick Harris is in it.
Oh, he is? Oh, that makes it
Yeah.
even better.
Well, he's not playing a great character.
Oh, yeah. But I like him.
Okay.
All right. Ready? Okay.
Yeah.
So this one, the first review is, I hated this book. That's it. That's the review. Okay. The next one is, hated this. Ugh, I hated it. Never again. World's biggest mistake. All I got from this book was, the further you are from being British, the closer you are to being a savage. Maybe that's not what the author thought, and maybe it's his messed up parody of British ethnocentrism. But yeah, I kind of hate it. Okay, and then the third one is, brutally awful little book. Not much more than 200 pages of middle school bickering. It's short, so I had to finish it, but every agonizing word was killing me as I finally wrapped up this dud.
Okay, they didn't have to finish it.
Yeah, I know. But a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people think that they have to finish a book, but yeah,
no,
you don't.
I'm giving you permission.
You don't,
can stop
yeah.
a book at any time you don't like it.
Anytime.
No guilt.
There's too many books,
Yeah.
too little time.
Yes. British.
Middle school bickering, that might help.
I don't know if I've read it.
I have not read it, but it's
Okay.
pretty popular, and
Is it newer?
no, it's older.
Oh.
And it's very, very pop culture. Like there's no way you haven't heard of this book.
Oh, gosh.
I'm pretty sure they made a movie out of it, but I don't know for sure. I'm
I don't
sure
even
they
think
did.
I have a guess.
Do you want to give me another clue? Does somebody else know?
I'm not cheating.
What's your guess?
Isn't there a book called like All the Boys or something?
That's not it. Good try.
Oh,
Good
dang. Wrong, Aaron.
That's not it.
No, I give up.
It is Lord of the Flies.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that was British.
Yeah, I don't know if I knew that it was. I have not read it.
Never read it.
I mean, but you know what it's about, and you've
yeah,
heard
if it comes up in
yeah.
Jeopardy, I say that.
Right? You know, yeah.
But I don't
But
actually
not-
know
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so I have one more.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
Okay.
Okay. Popular thriller.
Okay.
It was made into a movie.
Okay.
I downloaded the book and put it on my iPod. This may tell you how old the book is.
Okay.
Put it on my iPod and began to listen to it on a long road trip. I found it engaging, and the plot twisted and turned, jumping from scene to scene, back and forth in time. Really kept the reader on their toes. I'm not sure if I liked it. The writing style was pretty crude, but it kept me thinking. About an hour into listening, I realized that the iPod was on shuffle mode.
Yeah.
And in fact, all the chapters were being shuffled.
Oh no.
I groaned and started over. When played in a linear fashion, I found it to be one of the most mindless things ever.
Oh wow. So they were enjoying it when it was on shuffle.
Yeah.
But not.
Yes. So, and then this
Okay.
one will give you more clues.
Okay.
Too. Our heroine is supposed to be a brilliant cryptologist.
Okay.
Should I just stop there?
No.
All right.
Keep going because I have a guess, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yet, for some reason, she has to have even simple puzzles that any intelligent reader has already figured out 30 pages prior, explained to her by the main male character, a self-absorbed, pseudo-feminist, pontificating, what a word. Can't say that word, who I can only imagine is the author's fantasy version of himself. There is also an albino monk assassin
Oh
character.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, really.
Yeah. So that's the Da Vinci Code.
Have you read it?
Yes, I have, and I liked it.
You liked it.
No
Judgment here. I haven't read it. I can't judge.
I like all of his books that I've read.
Oh, okay.
And part of the reason that I like them so much is because every chapter has a cliffhanger, and then it goes to another character, and then you're like, oh, but I want to know what happened to that person in that, but then you get wrapped up in the next character and their chapter, and then that ends in a cliffhanger, and you're like, wait a minute. Yeah, that's how all of
right.
his books are.
Well, good to know. I've never read Dan Brown. Not because
Yeah.
I'm opposed. I just haven't read it.
Angels and Demons actually is first, chronologically.
Okay, well,
And
thanks.
yeah,
Did you
So-
watch the movie?
I did.
Did you like the movie?
I did. I like Tom Hanks.
That's
so,
fair. He can do
You know,
practically
I mean,
anything, and I'm
they're
probably going to watch it.
Obviously not, like the most intellectual movies and books or whatever, but
fun.
They're fun. Yes.
Perfect.
Fun and good. Okay. That was all of yours?
I have a couple more, but I really like the Da Vinci Code one the best.
Okay. That's okay. You could, do another one. I have 2 more. So if you want to do another,
okay.
All right.
Okay.
So this one is a book that I absolutely love. So
Okay.
any of the reviews were just like, really? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this is probably the worst book in the universe. It has absolutely the worst ending of the century, but I love the ending. I love it.
Okay.
Okay. Who the heck wrote this book? I am very disappointed in how there was no action in the whole book. This book creeps me out because of the fact everyone is controlled by weirdo rules. This book was hard to finish, and it doesn't even end. You sit down every night wondering what the heck is wrong with the ending. It maybe got good reviews, but if you want a good book, save your popcorn because eeks.
Oh, gosh. I know you don't know me very well, but have I read this book?
It's possible. I mean, it's... Okay, so it's possible.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
I
I'm
know.
guessing. Okay, hang on. Let's just do the other 2 little
Okay.
reviews here.
All right.
So, okay, the second one is, dystopian society or teeth pulling with no anesthesia?
You got Aaron.
Okay, and here's another one.
Okay.
You are the reason I got a bad grade in my 6th grade class.
Whoa.
See, I was telling you, they're all like, they had to read it in school. Okay, so this is an older one. It's not super old. It's not as Lord of the Flies old.
Oh. Is it The Giver?
Yes, it is. Good job. Have you read it?
Yes. It's been many, many years, though.
Yeah.
I
love
liked
it. Love
Yeah.
it. And the ending is very, I can see why people wouldn't like the ending. It's very...
You'll have to refresh me because I don't remember.
it's
Don't
very-
do it here.
Well, I'm not going to say what happens, but it's very ambiguous. It's an ambiguous
okay.
ending. So,
Oh, I like those.
There's a second book.
Well, yeah, but I pretend that didn't happen because I like the way... Aaron just reminded us that there's a second book. There's more to this series, right?
Yeah.
But I don't
You
care.
just liked how it...
I
yeah.
like how this ended because I like the ambiguous. Because when I first read it when I was younger, I think I read it as a teen, maybe.
Yeah.
I thought the ending was like this happy thing, and then as I read an adult, I was like,
Oh,
oh,
no.
it's not happy because it could be either way, and I like that it's not happy. So yeah, I just pretend the rest of the books don't exist. I mean, maybe one day I'll read them.
Yeah.
but
I also do like endings that are not happily ever after.
yeah.
That
I do
pleases
too.
me. I don't know what that
Yeah.
says about... I don't really like chaos, but in books...
I like happy endings, but I also like them not to be all wrapped up so nicely
Yeah.
sometimes.
If it's a book series that I've spent many years on, wrap it up
Well, yeah,
with a pretty bow.
yeah.
Like, don't...
But I like it when authors like have like the courage to like
oh, yeah.
do something that's like
Not popular.
not good or
And I also like books where the protagonists aren't good people. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of people don't like that.
Yeah.
Hence all the reviews.
yeah.
But I do like that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a very popular, old school, classic
Okay.
thriller slash mystery.
Okay.
One little soldier boy out of 5. 10 uninteresting British people talk politely about murder for about 250 pages. There was a scene from the movie When Harry Met Sally in which the Billy Crystal character explains that he likes to read the end of the book first. This might be the book in which you may want to try this technique. You won't miss a thing if you try this, and then spit some seeds into the closed window. That happened in When Harry Met Sally. It's hilarious.
Okay. So from the very beginning, it made me think of And Then There Were None.
Yeah.
by Agatha Christie.
Nailed it.
Okay.
I don't have that one. So
Oh,
I just kinda, the library does. I personally don't. So. Okay. Do you have one more?
Yes,
'Kay.
I do have one more. Okay, so this one you're probably going to get like right away, but
Twilight.
it's just...
Did I get it?
Yeah, you got it. Okay, so, but let me just go ahead and read it.
Okay.
This is one review. It's
Okay.
kind of long, but it's great. Okay. How to tell if your boyfriend is a vampire.
Oh,
A handy guide.
Okay.
He repeatedly tells you he's bad for you, but won't leave you alone. You spend a lot of time being afraid he's angry at you because it's impossible to predict what will set him off. His behavior is very threatening, and he enjoys it when you're hurt or frightened. He constantly monitors your actions, your movements, even conversations with friends. He knows things about you he shouldn't be able to know. He's very possessive. He wants to know everything about you, not in bits and pieces as your relationship develops, but right away. He insults you, denigrates you, and treats you like a child. And he always has to have his own way. Always. Oh wait, vampires aren't real. This list won't help you check if your boyfriend's a vampire. It'll sure help you figure out if your boyfriend is abusive and or a stalker, though.
Yeah.
And sadly, those do exist.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
So yes,
wrong.
Twilight.
Sorry, I spoiled it.
Yeah. I mean,
I was
figured it was
expecting-
coming.
I knew it had to be in there.
Yeah,
I knew it had
yeah.
to be there. Did you read Twilight when they came out?
I did. I gobbled them up.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was 14.
I was much older than that, but
Right on. No judgment.
yeah. But yeah, I gobbled
Yeah.
them up. They were very entertaining.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't say they were
Super entertaining.
good,
Yeah, they're
but I enjoyed reading them.
very entertaining.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, this has been fun.
Yes.
And let us know if you want us to do more of these. I think we probably will, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if you have any ideas of ones that we must do,
Oh,
let
yeah.
us know in the comments.
Please.
And we'll see you next time.
Thanks.